So Jono, finally speaking to you after a win.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It does. It feels good. Excellent win, great performance. I think obviously when we come away from home sides, probably feel like they need to have a go at us. And me and Byrne have said it from minute one, that when sides open up and be a little bit more adventurous against us, we tend to give them a bit of a footballing lesson. We were sharp all over the pitch. We took our chances, and we got the result. I think that the performance deserved. In fact, it should have been a lot more. If in all fairness, Whitby were great hosts, good people, and they've all said the same thing. We were very clinical, but the general performance from everybody as well. We've got a lot of players out. Quite a few players have had to play out of position tonight, but the way they've all slotted in and sort of that transformation from a few different players coming in was brilliant. It was great to see.
What do you think the key was? Obviously James got a hat-trick, Elliot also got his first goal. You mentioned about clinicality as well.
I think I said last night on the radio, the lads don't have to change anything. Nobody has to change anything. We just, as daft as it sounds, it was one of them things where, and I said it last night, in the next few games something will click and everything we hit will go in. And even then, only 50% of what we've hit today has gone in. But that's me being selfish, expecting more and more. But Pooley's the type of player James Pooley is. He's a fox in the box, if you will. I hate cliches like that, but that's what he is. Great poacher's goals. John Uptott next to him, superb again. The chance he makes for himself, and he's so selfless in the way he plays. Just a top performance, and like you say, to get young Elliot his second 90 minutes in and get a goal, he'll probably be begging for interviews again, and he seems really happy at the minute. But as a general team performance, it was really good. And as I said before, I think the fact that when we go away from home, sides set up a little bit different, try and play against us, leave themselves open. And at home it's a little bit different. The onus is on us to break them down. But we understand that we've got to overcome that at Moor Lane, and it's something we've been working on.
Right, well, we'll sit to the cup first. We've got Curzon at home in the next round. Obviously, league above. Is that going to be a good challenge for us?
It's a good benchmark. It's a good benchmark to see where we want to be. Obviously in the future, in terms of the division. And it's a good local cup tie. I'm really looking forward to that because they're a good, one thing that Curzon are is a good footballing side. So it'll be a good test for us. But obviously we've got two massive games before then. We just concentrate on each game at a time. We've got Rush Hall at home on Saturday, and then obviously come back here next Wednesday, and it'll be a totally different story next week when we come here. Because I know they had a couple of players out as well, there's a couple of centre halves, and they've picked up an injury, so it'll be a different story next week. But looking forward to the cup game, but we can't get too far ahead of ourselves. We've got a massive game on Saturday, and just a case of getting all the bodies right before then, and getting in on Saturday.
We have had a couple of injuries ourselves. As good as it is to have a run in the cup, is it something we want to go far in?
Of course, listen, it's momentum. It's about winning games of football. As a manager, I'm not even talking about Salford City. As a manager, it's your dream to get to the first round as a non-league team. Your camera's coming down to your home ground or wherever you play. But not only that, obviously with what Salford City are trying to do as a football club, to try and progress that far is great. It's great for any club at this level of football. The financial reward that comes with it too. But as I say, we've got the game that we're going to be playing. Curzon in the next round is going to be a really, really tough game, and probably the first time this season the bookies will make us underdogs. I would have no doubt. So it'll be a tough game, but a bit of a build up before that with the two games with Rush Hall and Whitby.